Evening all, welcome to Space Engineers. Right, as we fix our mighty ship, which was battered and beaten by a lot of asteroids, we're now going to look at moving it. As you'll notice, there's a lot wrong with this ship still, and I think it's a fascinating kind of thing that it gets frustrating as well a little bit that so much of the ship is still to be done. So these engines aren't right. I actually can't fly the ship currently because I've not got, and again, to be clear, you need thrust capability in all the directions, otherwise you list and you just drift. Okay, so for your inertia dampeners to keep you still, which is very important, you must have that that kind of capability on all of the angles. Okay, now currently because the meteorites took out some of my engines, now I'm going to have to fix them, which is something we'll probably look at doing pretty quickly. A lot of the guns got destroyed as well, which is kind of a shame. So I think a lot of what I'm trying to do at the moment is just you know, get the basic thing I guess armored again, because the worst thing that could happen, and you maybe think, well, these rocks don't really do anything. No, they do, because the worst thing that could happen is it takes out a rock, an asteroid, a meteorite, goes through the armor plate, hits the reactors, and then I lose the ship entirely. That is a very real risk, very seriously real risk. That I'm always quite worried about, if I'm honest with you. So I'm going to have to armor the reactor cores as well, because this thing has got 4 large reactors, which is a bit of an overkill. I wouldn't have ever built that again, but what can I do? The idea, I guess the benefit of having that is I am going to expand and extend this ship over time. At the moment, it's just the right size, and I need to repair it, armor it, and get it right. It needs a little bit more size eventually, though. For example, it needs a proper refining area. At the moment, we have a kind of cobbled together lower deck. But I think I'm going to build something that maybe trails the ship, that is actually more of a kind of mining module. And you'll see what I mean maybe in a very kind of you know, future video. We'll do that. But currently, right now, the kind of drive is to get this thing repaired. Plus, I figured out actually the best thing I could do with this is set up the game to avoid meteorites. As in, I want them in because I like the idea of them. But what I'm going to do is park this underneath an asteroid. As simple as that. That's all I'm going to do, because all of the meteorites come from the sun's direction. So I know that that's basically what I have to go and do. Is I have to go and, you know, aim my ship in that direction, and then all will be good. Now, finishing off the repairs is also something I think is quite enjoyable. I can see this game morphing into something where you will have the ability to take your ship with you, okay, from map to map, and we could arrange, like on a Saturday night, we could say, right, dudes, we're going to have you know, a fleet fight, and we're going to meet up on so-and-so's map. We're going to then fight, and then once that's done, you save your ship, and then you take it back to your world, and then you basically then have the rest of the week to repair it, modify it, build on it, you know, make it better. And it becomes almost like I don't know, like a kind of hot rod racing game. Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of, I don't know. To me, that would appeal, because I like the idea of your design, you know, being tested. At the moment, this is just a ship, and I think it's got a lot of design flaws that if I was a sneaky, snidey kind of bastard, I could easily destroy this ship in a few missile shots. And I think that's kind of what I do. I mean, again, it baffles me when you see people who've built ships with the reactors exposed, because my God, that's asking for trouble. And I think it's things like that. I haven't used any heavy armor blocks on this, which is bad, so I need to fix that out. I need to fix the engines. The engines are so underpowered, it's not even funny for directional flight. Forward and backwards, kind of okay, but up, down, left, right, forget it. So there's a fair bit left to do on this mighty beast, and I think really that's probably what I'm going to do over the next few days. And I think I'm quite keen to see, obviously, what I can do with it. Now, obviously, this game seems to be updated every Friday as well, which is really nice. I'm liking that, and I think I'm curious to see. Well, I think the next big thing for me is it's great having NPC ships in. I love that, and I'm curious to see if we're going to get a few more. That's obviously part one. I'm also curious to see what will happen with factions in this game. So you'll be able to join a faction, for example. That means that maybe the guns will start fighting. I can't wait for that. To me, that's going to be the game's, oh my God, look at that. See, that's what I'm talking about. that could have destroyed the entire ship. In fact, has it? Has it damaged inside? That wasn't there, was it? Now I'm going to have to go back and check, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't there. And this is the irony of this game, is that that has just happened. So, in my mind, that now is set the priority for me, that I have to get the engines effing working on this beast and get it the hell out of the damage, because it's in the line of fire of, well, let's face it, even on normal asteroid mode setting, it's still doing massive damage. And that's really bad. That's actually quite terrifying to me. I am scared right now, because that is going to kill my ship pretty much categorically within minutes. Well, hours certainly, if I don't move it. So let's just patch that up at best we can. That's looking not too bad. And I think the best thing we can do now is start to get our engines working. Fascinating stuff. Hopefully you're enjoying this. I mean, again, for me, I just can't believe how good this game is. And it's on offer actually at the moment as well. I hope it's on offer for a bit longer, because this video probably won't be out till like Wednesday. But if you did miss it, don't worry, I'm sure they'll repeat it, because this game is really getting a lot of followers right now, and I think you're gonna find that a lot more people are slowly coming around to what a great game this is. But look at it already, my poor ship has been beaten the crap out of, and I've had to go and repair it. But I tell you what, repairing it has been bloody good fun. So, what's left to do? Well, engines, I need to fix the engines. I actually can't do anything until I've fixed all of these engines. So you see the top engine there, it's lost the right one. This is a listing ship, it doesn't move. So I think what we'll do is in the next video, we'll show that being repaired. But I hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you next time.